Formal education may earn you a living, but self-education can completely change your life. Think about that. The most valuable classroom isn't always found inside a school. Sometimes it is found in a quiet room with a good book, a curious mind, and the willingness to grow. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. The greatest investment you will ever make is not in the stock market, not in real estate, not in a business. It is in yourself. Because everything you become begins with what you learn, and everything you achieve depends on the person you are becoming. The world is changing faster than ever before. Skills become outdated. Industries evolve. Technology moves forward. But one thing never changes. The person who keeps learning will always have an advantage over the person who stops. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Many people finish school and believe their education is complete. Successful people think differently. They understand that graduation is not the end of learning. It is only the beginning. Every book, every conversation, every mistake, every challenge becomes another lesson. Life itself becomes their university. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. How do you become better? You feed your mind every day. You ask better questions. You seek wisdom instead of comfort. You become a lifelong student, because the day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. The difference between an average life and an extraordinary one is often the information you choose to consume. Some people spend hours feeding their distractions. Others spend those same hours feeding their minds. One creates entertainment. The other creates transformation. The choice is yours. If you truly want to become successful, don't just work harder. Learn smarter. Don't simply earn more. Become more. Because your income rarely grows beyond your personal growth. The more valuable you become, the more valuable your life becomes. Today, we're going to explore how to self-educate yourself like a genius, how to develop a mindset of lifelong learning, and how daily knowledge applied with discipline can completely transform your future. Let me ask you a simple question. Who is responsible for your future? Your parents? Your teachers? Your employer? Society? No. The answer is you. The moment you accept responsibility for your own education, your life begins to change. Because from that moment on, your growth is no longer limited by a classroom. It is limited only by your willingness to learn. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. The most successful people in the world have one thing in common. They never stop learning. They understand that education doesn't end with a diploma. A diploma may open a door, but self-education determines how far you walk through it. Learning is not an event. It is a lifelong habit. Many people make a mistake. They believe school is the finish line. They graduate, get a job, and slowly stop growing. Years pass. The world changes. Technology changes. Opportunities change. But they remain the same. Not because they aren't capable, but because they stop learning. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. How do you become better? You study. You observe. You listen. You ask questions. You remain curious. Every day becomes an opportunity to improve your mind. The greatest classroom is the classroom you create for yourself. Think about this. You carry one of the greatest learning tools in history. Your phone. You can spend hours scrolling through distractions, or spend those same hours learning a new skill, listening to great thinkers, reading valuable ideas. The tool isn't the problem. How you use it determines your future. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It takes discipline to educate yourself. No teacher will remind you. No exam will force you. No one will stand beside you, telling you to read one more chapter. You must choose it again and again. That is what separates leaders from followers. Successful people don't ask, "What do I have to learn?" They ask, "What should I learn next?" That one question changes everything, because growth never ends. There is always another skill, another lesson, another way to improve. The day you believe you know everything is the day you stop becoming better. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you leave it unattended, weeds will grow. Negative thoughts, excuses, limiting beliefs. But if you plant good ideas and care for them every day, wisdom begins to grow. Confidence begins to grow. Opportunity begins to grow. The harvest you receive depends on what you plant. Never say, "I don't have time to learn." Everyone receives the same 24 hours. The difference lies in how those hours are used. 10 pages a day, one educational podcast, one thoughtful conversation, one new lesson. These small investments compound into extraordinary wisdom. Remember, your income can disappear. Your possessions can be lost. Circumstances can change overnight. But what you learn, what you understand, and who you become can never be taken away. Knowledge is one of the few treasures that grows every time you use it. So beginning today, take responsibility for your own education. Don't wait for someone else to teach you. Become your own teacher. Become your own student. Read every day. Ask questions. Stay curious. Keep learning. Because the greatest investment you will ever make is the investment you make in your own mind. And when you commit to learning for the rest of your life, you place no limit on what you can become. Let me ask you another question. What if you could spend 1 hour learning from the greatest minds in history, the world's greatest entrepreneurs, the greatest leaders, the greatest philosophers, the greatest thinkers? Would you take that opportunity? Of course you would. The beautiful thing is, you already can. Every time you open a great book, success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Books are more than paper and ink. They are years of experience, condensed into a few hundred pages. Someone spent decades learning a lesson. You can learn it in a few hours. That is the power of reading. It allows you to borrow wisdom without paying the price of every mistake yourself. Most people read only when they have to. Successful people read because they want to grow. They understand something powerful. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mind. And one of the fastest ways to change your thinking is to change what you feed your mind every day. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Reading makes you better. Not overnight, but little by little. 1 page, 1 chapter, 1 idea at a time. You don't need to read an entire library. You simply need to read consistently. A few pages every day can completely transform your future. Think about your mind as a bank account. Every good book you read is another valuable deposit. Every useful idea adds to your wealth. Not financial wealth, mental wealth. And mental wealth always comes before financial wealth. The richer your thinking becomes, the richer your opportunities become. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Reading requires discipline. There will always be distractions. Social media, television, endless entertainment. Those things ask for your attention. Books ask for your commitment. Choose wisely. Because what captures your attention today shapes the person you become tomorrow. Don't read just to finish books. Read to understand. Read to reflect. Read to apply. One idea, applied consistently, is worth more than 100 ideas forgotten. Knowledge has no value until it changes your behavior. Let every chapter challenge you. Let every lesson improve you. Imagine reading just 10 pages a day. It doesn't sound impressive, but after 1 month, you've read hundreds of pages. After 1 year, you've finished multiple books. After several years, You've built a mind filled with wisdom. Small daily habits always produce extraordinary results. Choose books that stretch your thinking. Books about leadership, discipline, communication, money, personal growth, character. Read biographies of people who achieved greatness. Study their habits. Learn from their failures. Borrow their wisdom. The smartest people learn from the experiences of others. Never say, "I don't enjoy reading." Perhaps you simply haven't found the right book. Read books that challenge you, books that inspire you, books that make you pause and think differently. One powerful idea can change the direction of your entire life. So beginning today, make reading a daily habit. Protect that time, even if it's only 15 minutes, even if it's only 10 pages. Keep learning, keep growing, keep feeding your mind with wisdom, because every book you read builds a better version of you. And remember, leaders are readers. The more you expand your mind, the more you expand your future. Read every day. Grow every day. And one day, you'll become the person you once dreamed of becoming. Let me ask you something. Who is your greatest teacher? A professor? A mentor? A successful entrepreneur? Perhaps. But the truth is, life itself is your greatest teacher. Every person you meet knows something you don't. Every experience you have has something to teach you. The question is, are you paying attention? Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Successful people never stop learning, not because they know less, but because they understand there is always more to discover. They remain curious. They remain humble. They never believe they know it all, because the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. How do you become better? By asking better questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That one question transforms problems into lessons, failures into wisdom, challenges into opportunities. Every experience becomes valuable when you choose to learn from it. Think about the people in your life. Some inspire you. Some challenge you. Some encourage you. Some disappoint you. Believe it or not, every one of them is your teacher. The successful teach you what to do. The unsuccessful teach you what to avoid. The kind teach you compassion. The difficult teach you patience. No encounter is ever wasted if you are willing to learn. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It takes discipline to remain teachable. Pride says, "I already know." Wisdom says, "I can still learn." Never allow success to make you arrogant. Never allow failure to make you bitter. Both have valuable lessons. Both are preparing you for your next season. Listen more than you speak. Observe more than you judge. Sometimes the greatest lessons are found in quiet conversations, in careful observation, in listening to someone else's story. People reveal principles. If you are willing to pay attention, the smartest person in the room is often the one asking thoughtful questions, not the one talking the most. Failure is one of the greatest teachers you'll ever have. Don't fear it. Study it. Every mistake carries a lesson. Every setback reveals an area where you can improve. Failure doesn't define you. Refusing to learn from failure does. The lesson is always more valuable than the loss. If you gain wisdom, you have not truly failed. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Spend time with those who think bigger. Dream bigger. Live with purpose. Attitudes are contagious. So are habits. Choose your circle wisely. The people around you influence the person you become. Protect your environment. Protect your future. Never lose your curiosity. Children learn quickly because they ask questions. Adults stop growing because they stop asking. Stay curious. Read widely. Listen carefully. Observe deeply. Every day offers another opportunity to become a little wiser than yesterday. Remember this. Life is constantly speaking to you. Sometimes through success. Sometimes through disappointment. Sometimes through unexpected opportunities. Sometimes through painful setbacks. Don't rush past the lesson. Learn it. Apply it. Grow from it. Because every experience is preparing you for the next level of your life. So beginning today, become a student of life. Learn from every person. Learn from every victory. Learn from every mistake. Learn from every challenge. Carry a humble heart. Keep an open mind. And never stop asking, what can I learn today? Because the person who continues learning will continue growing. And the person who continues growing will continue succeeding. That is the power of becoming a lifelong student. What is one investment that no market crash can destroy? What is one asset that no one can steal? What is one advantage that grows every single year? The answer is simple. The knowledge you gain, the skills you develop, the person you become. That is why self-education is one of the greatest advantages you can ever possess. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. The world will continue to change. New industries will appear. Old skills will disappear. Technology will keep evolving. But one thing will always remain valuable. A person who never stops learning, because the more you learn, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the more opportunities begin to find you. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. The easiest way to become better is to become a lifelong student. Don't read because someone tells you to. Read because your future depends on it. Don't learn only when you need something. Learn before you need it. Preparation always creates confidence, and confidence creates opportunity. Most people spend years investing in things that lose value. Cars get older. Phones become outdated. Clothes wear out. But every hour you invest in your mind pays dividends for the rest of your life. Knowledge appreciates. Wisdom multiplies. Skills create possibilities. That is an investment with extraordinary returns. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Self-education requires discipline. No one will force you to study. No one will give you homework. You must decide that your growth matters every day, even when you're busy, even when you're tired, even when no one is watching. Because real education begins when learning becomes a personal responsibility. Imagine two people. Both begin with the same opportunity. One stops learning after school. The other keeps reading, keeps asking questions, keeps improving. 5 years later, they are no longer the same. One has grown with the world. The other has been left behind. The difference wasn't talent. The difference was commitment to growth. Never believe that you know enough. The moment you think you've learned everything, you stop becoming everything you could be. Stay humble. Stay curious. Stay teachable. There is always another lesson, another skill, another perspective that can make your life better. Growth has no finish line. Your greatest competition is not another person. It is yesterday's version of yourself. Every book you read, every course you complete, every meaningful conversation moves you one step ahead of who you used to be. That is real progress. That is real success. One day, people will admire your wisdom, your confidence, your ability to solve problems. They'll think you were naturally gifted, but you'll know the truth. It wasn't talent. It was thousands of quiet hours. Reading, learning, thinking, applying, growing, little by little, day after day. So beginning today, make learning part of your identity. Protect time for your personal growth. Read every day. Listen carefully. Ask thoughtful questions. Apply what you discover. Never stop improving, because your greatest asset is not what you own. It is what you know. And more importantly, what you do with what you know. Remember this. Formal education may give you a profession, but self-education can give you a future beyond your imagination. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep investing in yourself. Because when your mind continues to grow, your possibilities become limitless. Let me share one final principle. Knowledge alone will not change your life. Owning hundreds of books will not make you wise. Listening to motivational speeches will not make you successful. Attending seminars will not transform your future. Only one thing will. Action, because knowledge has value. Only when it is applied. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Many people become collectors of information. They read. They listen. They watch. They take notes. But they never act. They mistake learning for progress. Learning is important. But learning without action is simply entertainment. Real education begins. The moment you use what you've learned, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. How do you become better? You practice. If you learn about communication, speak more. If you learn about leadership, lead. If you learn about discipline, practice discipline today. Don't wait until next week. Don't wait until you feel ready. Growth begins when knowledge becomes action. Imagine reading a book about swimming. You study every chapter. You memorize every technique. You understand every stroke. Will that make you a swimmer? Of course not. Eventually, you must enter the water. Life works the same way. Thinking prepares you. Action transforms you. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Cross that bridge with action. Every lesson you learn should produce one decision, one new habit, one improved behavior. Never finish reading a great book without asking, what will I do differently because of this? That single question can change your life. The greatest mistake is waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only this moment. The best time to begin is now, not when you know everything, not when fear disappears, not when confidence arrives. Confidence grows after you take action, not before. Remember this. Small actions, repeated consistently, always defeat big intentions that are never acted upon. Read one chapter, apply one lesson, learn one principle, practice it today, then repeat tomorrow. Simple, consistent, powerful. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Failure may visit you. Welcome it. Because every attempt teaches something. Every mistake reveals another lesson. Don't be afraid of getting it wrong. Be afraid of never trying. The person who acts will always learn more than the person who only plans. Experience is one of life's greatest teachers. One idea, applied faithfully, can change your career. One habit, practiced daily, can change your health. One conversation, handled wisely, can change a relationship. Never underestimate the power of acting on one good idea. You don't need 100 new principles. You need one principle, lived consistently. So beginning today, become a person of action. Read with purpose. Listen with intention. Learn with humility. Then immediately put your knowledge to work. Don't allow wisdom to remain inside a notebook. Let it become part of your daily life. Because the world doesn't reward what you know. It rewards what you do with what you know. And remember this. The greatest geniuses were not simply lifelong learners. They were lifelong doers. They learned. They applied. They improved. Then they repeated the process. Again and again. Do the same. Keep learning. Keep acting. Keep growing. Because when knowledge meets action, ordinary people begin living extraordinary lives. Let me leave you with one final thought. Your greatest asset is not your money. It is not your job. It is not your title. It is your mind. Because everything you build in life will first be built there. Protect it. Feed it. Challenge it. Grow it. Every single day. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not always the smartest. They are the ones who never stop learning, never stop improving, never stop becoming. They understand that education is not something you finish. It is something you live. Remember, every book you read changes the way you think. Every lesson you apply changes the way you live. Every skill you master changes the opportunities available to you. Small improvements, made consistently, create extraordinary results. Never underestimate what 1 hour of learning each day can do for your future. There will always be distractions. There will always be excuses. There will always be people who choose comfort over growth. Don't follow the crowd. Choose the path of continuous learning. Choose the path of curiosity. Choose the path of self-discipline. Because that path leads to a life few people ever expect.